Yeah, Stephen
Now
A.
let's
Triple
talk
was
about
saying
the
that.
games that's coming on tonight. Oh, you know what, guys? Hey, ignore that date on the top, please. Let's get this out here. That was yesterday, 2 days ago. We in today is May 11th. All right. So today's game, 76ers versus the Boston Celtics. Game 6. Philly winning Boston. Smacked them up. Now they got a chance to close out the series in game 6. Dave? Oh, is this me? It's on me.
It's on
Okay.
you. It's
Me?
on you,
It's on
LeBron.
you, my guy. On you.
I picked the Celtics to win in 5, y'all. In
Mm.
5.
Mm.
Not so average, huh?
Listen. Yeah. Now, first, let me say this. I would happily be okay being wrong in the series. Somebody that asked me in the chat and said, who do you want to, this after the first round was over, who do you want to see win the championship? I said the Warriors or the 76ers. Because Steph Curry, my favorite player, obviously. And my brother J-Mo is a 76ers fan. And, we talk all the time. He's excited right now. I'm pushing for him to win a championship. He never witnessed his team win a championship. I want to be there to celebrate with him, all right?
Where's that energy in the NFL when I haven't seen my team? It's all good. Go ahead. Keep going.
Hey, I understand why you don't say it for me.
That's what I gotta say. All right. Your teammate, I got no sympathy for you.
I was about to say the same thing.
Okay?
I was about to say the same thing, then I forgot. We in the
Yeah,
same
you're a
division, so
Cowboys
it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, Tomo, you definitely know I want to see y'all up there.
Hey.
But it's all. But I want to see.
I want to see all my NFC.
Go ahead, Joe. You got
Yeah,
it. You got
they
it.
won't clip this one up. I see it for the people in the back. I see you.
All right. So now that's that. Now I saying all that. Boston Celtics. Listen up closely.
Yeah, done.
Y'all clearly have the best roster in the NBA. Y'all have the most switchable pieces. Y'all have a lineup, no matter who you're playing. If the coaches want to get fancy and switch their lineup, y'all have a lineup to counter that, to match up with them while maintaining shooting, defense in all 5 positions, and scores that can score on all levels. They are the only team in the NBA that has that. Only team that will always have shooting, defense, and 2 prolific scorers on the floor. Only team. And y'all going out like this? Now, I thought Missoula was going to be a great coach. But Missoula, man, y'all look soft. I remember the Celtics last year, we were comparing to the Detroit Pistons. Remember that? Remember they roped up KD and Kyrie? Then they went into Giannis and they was hacking Giannis. Giannis was getting charges called on him. He was going to a line million times. It was free throw after free throw. That was a physical team. Then they play Miami, who's also a physical team. We like, man, it's gonna be a physical series. And yes, it was a physical series.
Sure
Y'all
was.
play Golden State, another physical series. And I'm watching y'all against Philly. Yesterday was the first time. Not yesterday, 2 days ago was the first time when I watched Game 5. When I looked at Philly, and I said, man, they look way better than Boston. How I felt about Boston versus Philly, like, man, Boston gonna beat Philly. That's how I felt about Philly versus Boston. You get what I'm saying, right? Philly, I felt about Philly, they gave me a vibe like the Celtics not on that level. That's the vibe they gave us. And Tom, what you sipping on, Tom? That's what my eggs in the. They say that's a fine. But anyway,
Yeah, cut my camera off now.
so that's my thing. Like I don't get what's up with the Celtics, man. They look soft right now. That's what's different. They offensively now offense going up and down, but yes, last year their defense was A1. Defense was incredible, best defense in the league. And this year they look super soft, and they got the same players. But you added Michael Brogdon, y'all about to be more gritty, but y'all not. And one thing I like about what Doc Rivers said, he said, contest the threes, don't foul, and get every loose ball. Because all the Celtics want to do is what, y'all? Shoot threes. Which I'm okay with. But you got to be physical on the defensive side. Now, show my comment. I think Philly, this is about Dino Blaze. I think if Philly gets past Boston, they're going to the finals. I mean, I think we all think that.
Not Dave.
Listen, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, Butler the movie. I got a Butler in the other room. 6 and 5. But look, anyway, look.
He called
So,
him the butler. Hey, go ahead, man.
all right. My thing is this. My issue with 76ers was Doc Rivers, who we can't be crowning him yet because Doc gave us a lot of 3-1 leads, some 3-2 leads too. He's capable of dropping these last 2 games, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And James Harden. But boy, oh boy, that boy James Harden looking legit, looking like Houston James. So if James Harden continue not to play bad, he don't got to be a 40-point James Harden. Just don't play bad. They're going to beat the Celtics. So I had the Celtics bounce back after saying all that. They are in panic mode. I remember this last year against Milwaukee Bucks when they went into Milwaukee and Tatum had the best game of his playoff career, and they turned around and forced a game 7. So I think the Celtics will do that. But if they don't, this would be worse than Milwaukee to me because Giannis got hurt. We all expected the Celtics to go past Philly this round. So that's my take on that.
Can I address this comment first before I go? We don't care about the Eagles, Kev, okay? Get that out your head. You're not a 76ers fan, so get that out your head, all right?
Listen.
No, Joe.
Okay,
Joe.
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, just allow me to do that. Y'all have a partnership right now, so y'all keep it
Until
like
the
that.
simulation, man. Until the
Plus
simulation,
you're
man.
on air. You're on air. So
Yeah. That's the
don't let them
last
clip
thing
you
we
up.
need, man.
Don't let them clip you up.
I said I was doing the same thing. I counted to 10.
It's all good. But now, I agree. I actually think the Celtics will win and force a game 7. But I will be happy if they lose. I will be happy if they. I do not like the Celtics whatsoever. I picked them to win the series, but trust me, I'm not rooting for them at all. I'm rooting for one. Joel Embiid has become one of my favorite players to watch, just because of what he's able to do on the floor. He's one of the few big men that has great footwork. He can do whatever he wants down low. He can shoot. He can shoot from mid range. He can shoot from the 3. Great free throw shooter. I like watching him play. Watching him and Jokic play is one of my favorite things to see in the NBA.
The comment. Continue.
Oh, but I want to play Boston because I want Jimmy to get his get back against Boston. I just want to see Jimmy go crazy and beat them in 7. That's exactly what I want. I want to see that happen because we lost in 7 at home to them yesterday. With last year with Jimmy missing a 3. At the moment where I felt bad, but after I watched it, I felt like, okay, I get it. It's Jimmy. He was probably tired. He wanted to do whatever he can to hurry up and get this game over with, and he felt like he had a good shot. But man, Joe, you're right. Philly is playing way more physical than they are. Playing a lot more physical, and they're forcing a lot of turnovers. Marcus Smart needs to not. He at the end of the game, don't give it to Marcus Smart. You might not even want him in the game. Put Malcolm Brogdon out there. Don't give it to Marcus Smart. And just so you know, hashtag free JB. Free JB. Hashtag free JB. He is now all an NBA player. In order to keep them two, you gotta pay them combined about $620 million just to keep both of them.
They got it.
You got the money, but are you going to do it? That's what I want to know. Are you going to do it? I say free JB, let JB walk, or get some pieces for him, and see what Tatum can do by himself. Because Tatum has the talent to be the dog. He has all the talent to do that. But Jaylen Brown has the attitude and he has the aggressiveness. He does whatever he can to make sure he plays like his life depends on it. But to me, I feel like it's the same thing how you said, Joe, how you said it about AD not being in the game plan when it's needed. Mazzulla has done that a few times with Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown needs to be involved a lot more. He's getting his shots up, but I feel like at the end of the game, instead of putting it in Tatum's hands, because he doesn't have that mentality, put it in Jaylen Brown's hands, because I feel like he's going to – in that series last year against Miami, Jaylen Brown made a lot of key plays to be able to beat us in that series last year. And I feel like he has the capabilities of doing that this time too. Now James Harden and everyone else in Philly has been playing really well. I don't think anyone expected James Harden to play as well as he did. So this is this is the best series I've watched so far because no one expected the Philly to be up other than J-Mo, of course, because he's 10 toes down with his team. But
10 toes down.
this could go either way. Hey, Boston, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Boston? You on watch. You on the road in Game 6, and you're down 3-2. Are you going home? I mean, you're going home either way. You either gonna go home and play a game, or you go home and join Cancun. You choose.
Can't spell Cancun without a C.
That's facts.
You can't spell inconsistency
Without a C.
There you go.
2 C's.
Can't, man, and that's what's going on right now. 2 C's, they done. I picked the Celtics to win this one, right? Mm-hmm. And remember, we came on the show and we were like, well, who has more pressure to win Game 3? And you two were like the 76ers because all the expectations and this, that, and the third. And I said Boston. And you all were like, nah, Tomo, it's not the series. It can't be that. I picked Game 3 because of where we are today. They needed to win that game. Boston has been so inconsistent. Inconsistencies. We even had it as a title. It's just need to be their name. We literally early in the show, if you haven't watched, go back. We're going to chop it up, but go back and watch when we talked about the bubble. And we talking about some of these teams that were in the bubble, and we talking about the foundation. Miami's foundation from the bubble is still here. The Celtics foundation from their last coach and that final run is still here. They added a key piece in Brogdon. So you would think at least, right? We say Mazzulla's a rookie coach, but you would think at least that foundation of players can get you one game. The Warriors have that mentality where it's like, okay, we know we're down and out, but as players, as a team, we can get one game. So if Steve Kerr go MIA, we can find a way to win at least one game. Boston, you were at home. You had to win one game. They may be, as a team, they may be more inconsistent than Anthony Davis and James Harden put together. As a team, that's just how Boston is acting. Do I think they're gonna win this next game? The way their stock go up and down, they like a penny stock. The way it goes up and down, I don't know. But I'm picking the 76ers to win this game because, for one, they shocked me. I picked them to only win 2 games. They won 3. Lil Baby wasn't even at that last game.
He gonna be there this game.
You know he is. So, hey, if Micah show up, you know that it's over. He gonna spring some of that cowboy smut dust, as Kev OG would say. And they gonna win that one. But yeah, Boston, you have to do something. And everything you all just said about Jason Tatum reminds me of his idol and model, Bradley Beal. You have all the intangibles to be that dog. We know you can do it. We've seen it. You did it literally last year. You had to check KD, Giannis. You went up against Steph. You had to slow down Jimmy at some point too to get there. But where is it? Something has to be done. And I can't put it all on Mazzulla. Like, he's a rookie coach. That team, the foundation, the chemistry, y'all should have enough to go in that locker room and make something happen. You're not the Memphis Grizzlies. There's some vets there that's been in this. There's no excuse.
Good point, Tomo.
The leadership is coming from who, though? Are we giving that to Marcus Smart?
That's the problem.
Real quick, J-Mo said something. I'm going to give J-Mo a shout out. J-Mo, I didn't come up with this. I was on the phone with J-Mo earlier, and he said this. He's not on the show today. This is what he said, and it makes so much sense. He said, the Celtics do not have that guy that goes, all right, y'all, chill out. Slow down. Chill out. Slow the game down. Get everybody in order. Relax. And then make a play to stop momentum. They have nobody like that. He mentioned all the playoff teams. The Lakers got LeBron James. Obviously, can do that. The Nuggets got Jokic. And Jamal Murray does that. Comes at the court, slow it down. Well, right. Who else you got? Miami Heat. Come on now. Do I got to talk, David? Right?
Kyle Lowry. Because he's just slow.
All right. Then you got
you got a few players in Miami, but
I had to take
the Warriors got Draymond Green. They got Steph Curry.
They got Clay.
You all right? No, Clay ain't slowing down. So he get the ball, he's
Well,
shooting at you.
yeah, but you got Iggy on the bench too, so you still got to count him because Iggy's
No,
a
I'm talking
great.
about somebody that's in the game that's going to like slow
Oh
down
wait, yeah,
everything.
Oh, yeah.
And then you look at Philly got James Harden. That's all James Harden does. Like he slowed everything down.
And PJ Tucker.
I'm talking about now.
He's
I
talking
think
about
that's about
he's like
leadership.
slowing the
I'm
down,
talking
like
about like a point,
slowing the
like
down.
somebody that's gonna
Okay,
like.
okay. When the
He also
transition is
mentioned
happening,
this.
I got you.
He also mentioned this. All the teams Chris Paul been on have been good clutch teams because he settles the situation. Like he know how to settle he know how to calm everybody down. He's a true point guard. So they don't have nobody over there. And you think it would be Marcus Smart. He's been here long enough in these situations. And he's not that guy. So that's what they're missing. And
Yeah.
Udoka showed you that Udoka was a parent to these people last year. He was a parent. Now the parent is gone. These kids, not literally kids, but they're not ready to take over the household yet. Because we thought Mazzulla could just step in. And they could prove it today. They're not there because they were in the same situation in round 2 last year. So we gotta give them an opportunity to respond today.
Yeah, they got opportunity, but that's what I was alluding to. Who's the leader? I mean, are we going to give it? Are we going to give it to Al Horford because he's been there? But I mean, I guess, but not really. And then definitely not Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart makes a lot of bad decisions, so I wouldn't give it to him either. And I don't think I've given Kyle Lowry his respect since the playoffs have started. I've given him his respect because Kyle Lowry is a leader. I mean, he's been there. He's a champion. He knows exactly what it takes, and he stepped up this playoffs. So Kyle Lowry, for us, it's Kyle Lowry and Jimmy Butler. They're gonna do whatever they need to do to slow the team down, get the team ready. But for Boston, we gotta really ask, who is that person? You can't say it's Brogdon. Brogdon makes great decisions, but is he that leader? No, he's coming off the bench, so you can't really say he's the leader.
And sometimes the two players that we're talking about has to do it. I really feel like Jaylen Brown wants to do it, but he's also like,
they haven't given him the keys.
I don't believe in me at times. So
they don't. They've tried to trade him multiple times, so they don't believe in him like they believe in Tatum. Tatum is the only player that's been untouchable.
That's true.
All right, let's move on to. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.